Good evening. This is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners. And this is a weekend update Path Chat covering the futures markets. It is April 30th, so this covers the week of May 1st. For a full rundown and recap of last week and the upcoming economic calendar, check out our FX Path Chat weekend update, which is posted now on our YouTube channel. And that will have all of just a couple of highlights of last week and what we're looking for in this week's economic data and a little bit of commentary on some of the geopolitical and political situations going on. So it looks like we averted the government shutdown for 1 week. Government will be funded until May 5th, Friday morning, which doesn't seem like much of a victory to me, but let me turn it over to Mike to let you know what he is seeing on the charts, and we'll see if any of that will have any effect this week. Mike, it is all yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Bob. Quick check-in with the VIX to see where it closed the week. Closed roughly 1082, popped above 11 for a little bit. Anything below 11 is still a very, very low reading. So we'll have to see, just because it's crept up a bit, if it does get back into this range, especially around the upper 11s, it might mean that we have a short-term top that's put in place. That's what we'll be watching for in the indices. Switch over to the transports. Still watching to see if this triggered double bottom, not a tradable double bottom because it's in the transports, but we're going to be watching to see if this goes up to complete its path, which means there still might be a room left for rally in the market, or if it pulls back and theoretically would stop us out, which then would say maybe things aren't as great as they seem in the market. So pulled back on Friday to our top gain rotation zone 90.96, continues its pullback on Monday. Next level support is around a 90.40, followed by the 90.26 significant level. Then we're looking at the 90.10 area, so lots of support right in here. If all that is broken, 89.80 is the next key level. On a rally back up, minor resistance 9200 to 9201. Then we're looking at the peak of the double bottom again, 9217, 18 area. Then we have a declining trend line coming in about 9275. Let's take a look at the transports. Transports here, 3-day pullback, but holding above the 25% GAN level, which we have the rising 8. If this stays above the 25%, and the 8 catches up a little more, we could see it then break to new highs. If it does continue its pullback, 28.92 next key level, followed by 28.37, followed by about 28.10 to 20,797. If those are broken, the next major level we can watch for the 21 and the 50% GAN level, 20,723 to 20,739. If we rally, minor resistance 20,983 to, then we're looking on a rally up above that 21,073, which is right near these recent highs. And then if that's broken, next key GAN projection up comes in right about the 21,150 to 158. So that's going to be your next level. You're going to want to target higher. S&P also holding above the 25% GAN level with the rising 8. If it does pull back, minor support 2376 to 77. Then we're looking for a potential area about 2370 as the next area of support. Then we're going down to the 2367 to 2366 area. And if that's broken, 2360 is key. On a rally back up, 2385 to 86 is minor resistance. Then if we get through that, we have some more resistance about 2389. Then nothing back until we get to 2394. Once that's exceeded, we're looking for 2401. Over to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's been the strongest of all. You can see it's had a little pause on Friday, not much of a pullback, holding above its 12.5% GAN level. Very, very strong market. If we trade below this 55.70 area, next level down, 55.36, followed by about 55.20, and then a fair amount of support coming in about 55.04. So 5,500 to 55.04. Rising trend line and a nice 37.5% again pullback. On a rally, resistance coming in really at this 55.99 to 6,000 area is going to be key. If that is broken, you could watch for probably might be a rapid rise up to the 56.29, so 56.30 area, and once that's broken, 56.61. Let's take a look over at crude oil. Crude tested both ends of it, found some support on Friday down about this 48.80, found some resistance up about this 49.75, 76 area. So on a continued rally up, minor resistance right around the 49.50 to 56. Then we're looking to target the 49.90. And if that is exceeded to the upside, 50.24, then 50.38, and then 50.51. So there's a lot of resistance just above 50 in here. So that's going to be very key. Crude heads lower, minor support about 49.08. A lot more support, 48.90 area to 49, right in here. Then if this lows from Friday are broken, we're looking for 48.70, and then on a big move down, right down to about 48.31. Switching over to copper. Copper, another rally on Friday, caught itself on the 8. With this close above this trend line, if it's going to play out, this could target around the 267.60. It might stop just shy of that. The next major level up is about the 264.55. So on Monday, if we get above this 261.75, next level up is the 263.47, followed by the other two levels I just referenced. On a pullback, 258.86 going to be key. If that's broken, then watch for 257.87, then not much down until 256.54 to 255.97. Those are the key levels lower. Over to gold. Gold, significant level, holding very, very nicely on a rally back up. 1271.70 is going to be some resistance. Once that's exceeded, then we are looking for a potential move to the 1277 to 78 area, and then above that 1284.50. If we rally above that 1290.10. If we can get below, especially on a closing basis, is 1265.10 or an extended move intraday, watch for some minor support, 1261.80 to 1262, then major support around 1258, and then if that's broken, 1254, followed by 1252. If we plummet through all those, next key significance is 1247. Finally, silver, which has had a pretty steep sell-off. If it continues lower on Monday, 17.16 is going to be some support level, followed by 17.05, and then if that's broken, nothing down to about 16.89. On a rally back up, there's minor resistance right around 17.28. Then we're looking about the 17.45 area, and then if that is exceeded, watch for about 17.51 to 17.53 as resistance and possible targets. That's all we have for you. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Michael. Again, check out some of our other Path Chats. We do them daily. You will not have a new one Monday because the weekend Path Chats will cover all the information you need to know for Monday morning, but we'll put another one up Monday afternoon and then 2 or 3 a day for the rest of the week. So if you like what we're doing, please hit subscribe or hit like on this video and shoot us a comment. Cheers, everyone. We will talk to you in the next Path Chat.